it's Coco. I'm 50. Just for a little bit more time though. And I felt led to make a video the other day. I'm actually sitting outside on a bench with my little puppy dog. Say hi. Say hello. And just listened to the birds and took him for a little tiny walk. And I was listening to the sermon and it was referencing God flexing and how God flexes and how he shows himself to us and how he's omnipresent, and he's everywhere at one time, but the enemy is not. And cautioning us about giving the enemy so much credit. And been a little under the weather for the past week and a half or so. So still recovering here in South Carolina, living in a new place, and so there's different trees and elements and stuff. So plus I'm around people who are sick during the day. I work at a medical facility, and so that is a challenge, but God. And listening to this particular sermon really has me thinking about God flexing and me not flexing, me not trying to be comfortable in my strength, but being comfortable in his strength and his help and his perfection and his plan. And that's really good. It's very telling to think of that, to think about what all, God says when we're weak, his strength is made perfect. And then it also referenced when Paul had a thorn in his side and how we don't know what that was. Listen to the birds. God takes care of them. How much more will he take care of us? Everything will preach, right? So anyway, just Paul and his example and him saying that he was good in whatever situation. Thinking about Job and everything that he went through and realizing they were just men. Realizing Hannah and all of these women and Sarah, Eve, they were all just women, right? And giving ourselves those examples to consider when we think about us and our weaknesses. And I think Paul said he boasted in his weakness. And the thorn in his side, he asked God 3 times, I believe it was, to remove it. And God said, my grace is sufficient. My grace is sufficient. Stop licking me. My grace is sufficient. That's so amazing. When we take scripture and exegete, is that what you do? You take it. I did wash my face, but God be having me in the most vulnerable places, and hey, he say do it, I'ma do it. Or try. Oh, I do a lot of times, most of the time. But taking the scriptures and making them relevant and real. Stop eating stop. Oh, goodness gracious. Taking the scriptures and really thinking on them in real life, in our lives, and considering it all joy, like all of it. For me, I want to make a plan, and I want for God to agree with the plan and to come over and do it in my timing, in my way. So I really like that. That's not how it is. Plus, that ain't the best way. So this is just your reminder today to count it all joy and to boast in your weakness and to let God flex and to take the scriptures and make them real in your life and think on them. Enjoy this Saturday on purpose. Look at the trees. Listen to the birds. God is so faithful. He is so, so faithful. And he gives us so many gifts every single day, every single second. Like the sound of those birds. The reminder that he takes care of them. They don't worry, will I have enough gas? What will I eat? What I'm going to wear today? What's going to happen with my job? Does my husband like me? Will I get a husband? What's this menopause doing to me? They don't worry about all that. He takes care of them. How much more will he take care of us? You and me. So breathe deeply, intentionally with me. Do something for yourself today. Like yesterday, I had a long day. I was home for hours and I never sat down. And when I finally sat down, I said, let me go lay down. I laid down and fully clothed and just turned the fan on and laid there for a few minutes just to be. And oftentimes as ladies, we oftentimes just don't do that. So let's do that. Let's consider, we teach people how to treat us. Let's consider ourselves. Let's be kind to ourselves for real. Let's make sure we fill the cup that we pour from so we can pour into others from our overflow and not what we need to sustain ourselves. And let's ask God to help us to love the people he died for, all of them. Even though I'm hot and 50 in menopause, I took a minute to come out here and just be and give you this message because I believe this is what I was supposed to do. So enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you soon. Coco signing off. Have a great day on purpose. It's up to you.